Yes, my name is Dr. Kariuki Josephat, as you've been told. Super excited to be part of this great opportunity, and specifically the Superstars team, a team that has been mentoring entrepreneurs for the last 13 years. So the opportunity found me while I was a full-time lecturer in the university, but money was never enough. So my wife here, Pieros, and myself, we decided we wanted to do something on part-time basis that would help us to supplement our income. Believe you me, in 7 months' time, Pieros had resigned from TSC, and 8 years ago, I also followed suit. I fired my boss as a full-time lecturer in the university. So we are two parents bringing up young children with time freedom, financial freedom. But the best we can do is to extend this blessing to as many people as possible. And thank you so much, those who are joining us for the first time. This is gonna be a life-changing. And so I will be soon inviting one of our top leaders in the company, and Medic, and Reverend, and a scholar will be sharing his success story after this. So give me just a few minutes so that I can help our guests to understand how it all works. It's a very simple concept. Success is not about big things and complicated things. So it's a very, very simple concept. So as I've said, as a Superstars team, our mission is simple, to help individuals start their own business so that they can enjoy financial freedom, travel around the world, enjoy a better lifestyle in general. And we believe the words of Jim Rohn, that really your income is not about the economy, but your philosophy, how you think about money, about success. And I believe that all of us, we have the right frame of mind, ready to change the life we are living, and believing that we, as Obama used to say, we are the change that we've been waiting for. So how do we achieve this? Now, first we say that your health is your greatest wealth. You don't want to make all the money and you take that money to grave. You want to enjoy that money. So your health is your greatest wealth. And World Health Organization recommends this kind of eating. Of course, your health is dependent on three factors: the diet, what you take into your mouth, sleep or rest. If you don't do enough, you are in trouble. Exercise. If you don't exercise, then you are going to mess up with your health. So World Health Organization, when it comes to eating, they tell us to feed this way. First, do exercise and manage your weight. Then take whole grains. Don't take refined grains. Then fruits and vegetables to boost your immunity. Take very little of proteins, especially red meat. And then very little of fats and sugars if you must. But what do we do, ladies and gentlemen? I'm sure many of us, especially in urban centers, you are likely to rhyme with this, that we do the opposite, like this lady here. We take more of what we should take less, and we take less of what we should be taking more. But then the impact is all these chronic diseases. You see, everything has a result, and you pay the price of your action. If you eat in the opposite way, the unwellness triangle, then you become a candidate of these diseases. Out of every 4 deaths, 3 are as a result of these chronic diseases. Ask yourself, the people you've buried recently, what killed them? You realize that it's either pressure, cancer, diabetes, obesity, chronic respiratory diseases like asthma, and many others. But we are saying all is not lost, because the Superstars team, we've been privileged to work with a company that is a worthy partner when it comes to matters health, and that is Neolife International. So in as much as the Superstars team, we give you the strategy to build your business, sustainable business, we borrow or we take advantage of the Neolife products. And they help in filling in the dietary gaps that we've seen up there in the previous line. Started in 1958, that is 65 years, Neolife has spread to over 57 countries. And one would want to ask, how can a company last for such many years and decades when many companies don't last even for 5 years? And it is because of our strong value. Just to mention them, honesty and integrity. What we tell you is what there is. And we request that when you join Superstars team, please uphold honesty and integrity. People are number one. We are not in a business of looking for money. We are in a business of empowering others. Money is a result. Success is a result of what we do. And people out here need this opportunity. Financial freedom is something that everyone desires. How many of us in this call, be honest, you can chat down there, would love to be financially free? You do what you want to do with money. You take your children to the best schools. You drive the machines that you want. You collect rent instead of paying rent. How many of us would want that kind of life? You confess and possess. What a great opportunity for you to do that. And products that work. The Neolife products work. And if you want to know they work, look at this body of scientists here on the right-hand side, founded by the late Dr. Arthur Fast, what we call Scientific Advisory Board. Dr. Arthur Fast was the founder of cancer chemotherapy, and now worked closely with these other scientists, PhD in nutrition and food science and all that, so that the products really work. And equal opportunity for all, whether you are a professor, whether you are a class 8 graduate, whatever it is, as long as you have a dream and a burning desire to change your life, this is your opportunity. And then long-range vision. It's not something you do today and tomorrow is gone. Great news for you guys. It is a business that your generations to come will benefit from. I'm very impressed by that. To know that, although if I taught in the university, I would not have pushed my salary and teaching post to my children, in this business, my children will inherit it and they pass the mantle to the next generation. So that is why the company has been there for all these years. So they provide us with all these solutions. For whole grains, we have TNN. TNN feeds our cells. You are as healthy as your cells. And one major impact of TNN is that you look younger for longer. Who would want to look younger for longer? I mean, that's a rhetorical question. Everyone would want to look younger for longer. For fruits and vegetables, we supplement with carotenoid complex, which will boost your immunity in 20 days by 37%. Amazing. Then omega-3 salmon plus, that's for giving us oils that we need in our bodies so that we don't have issues like arthritis, to clear cholesterol from our veins, boost our memory, and so on and so forth. And multi simply means many minerals and vitamins, so that we have taken care of the entire triangle. And the 4 of them are in this sachet, and then 30 sachets are in this box that we call Pro Vitality. When you join us, like today, we had a couple of friends joining the Superstars team at KICC in a big event we had. The company gives you that Pro Vitality for a whole month. And the triangle, which was upside down, is now the right side up. However, we have so many other products. And when you join us, we give you thorough training on these products. The next category of products is weight management. You can manage your weight. Some are underweight. You lift it to the required BMI. Others are struggling with obesity. We reduce it to the required BMI. And someone told us today that if your weight is too much, then your brain is too small. Now, I don't want to scare anyone, but that is somehow true research that has been done. So let's take care of our weight by using these natural solutions. Then we also have herbal alternatives to take care of our hormones. For ladies, we have feminine herbal to fine-tune your hormones. Some ladies are not able to conceive because of hormonal imbalance. Others during menopause, they have hell of time. Others get breast cancer, cervical cancers, and all these. And these are so rampant, you don't want to become part of the statistics. For us men, we are not also left out so that we don't get prostate cancer and prostate challenges, and men not really behaving like men. We have masculine herbal. This one, any man in the house, you'll forever be proud of yourself. No? I know men don't talk about some of these things, but then why should we suffer in silence? There are many other alternatives, but let me go to Golden Home Care. Oh, this will save you a lot of money. Don't use detergents in your house that will, will take too much of your money. These are so economical because you use very little and it goes a long way. And they are natural, they are organic, so that you don't inherit chemicals and then they affect your health. Then we have organic skincare, age-defying. Would want to look younger for longer, age-defying skincare is there for you. And don't say these are for ladies. It's for everyone who has a skin. How many of us in this court don't have a skin? And you can put on your video, we see if you don't have a skin. We all have a skin, and some men don't bother with it, so they don't use any skincare products. They greet you, and it's like they are holding a sandpaper in their hands, so rough, so hard, like a crocodile skin. You don't want that. So let's take advantage of that. Then children program, let's invest in the health of our children. Don't want to always be going to the hospitals and all that. And then farm care products, the famous one being Supergrow. Supergrow is a wonder drop. We call it in Kenya wonder drop. In Zambia, I know they are using it big time. It breaks the surface tension of water so that water can penetrate into the soil, and plants can absorb nutrients in a very big way, and therefore it triples the yields of your crops. Yet it's very economical because 1 liter of Supergrow, you put 1,000 liters of. Guess what I've done? I have summarized for you the Neolife products, but we'll be giving you the details as we train you when you join us. We have more than 100 different products. And now when we have that, high quality products, then we can be able to build sustainable business, because your business is as stable as the products that you deal with. Now, everyone needs the products, and therefore we'll be in business for life. Allow me now to go to the next session, and then I will be inviting our guest speaker to share his success story, a very moving story on the part of health especially, but also an interesting one on the financial part. So financial and lifestyle success. Now this is what made me personally, Kariuki Josephat, to be part of this business. Because I realized that I wasn't to achieve my dreams by working for someone else. Did you know, by the way, that many people spend their entire life working for someone else to achieve their dreams, but them themselves, they shelve their dreams? How many of us had the dreams of having enough money to do whatever you want? How many of us had the dream of driving the machine of their choice? And how many of us believed when they were young that they would be traveling around the world? How many of us thought that by now you should be having a home on top of another house? But what happened to our dreams? Many people got to what I call learned helplessness, where you get to conclude that if I work for all these years and it has not happened, it might never happen. But I'm here with good news to every brother, every sister in this call, that your dreams are valid. That's why you are alive. And this is how you achieve your dreams. First, identify where you are. Are you an employee? This is Robert Kiyosaki cash flow quadrant. Are you an employee waiting for a salary and you know what is happening? Right here in our country, employees are in trouble because even the little they have, it's likely to become even more slashed. I mean, surely. You have to get a way of shielding yourself from that economical challenge. Then self-employed. People start small businesses that cannot really take them far. And then we have big business builders. These are people who start scalable businesses that will keep on growing. And I'm so excited that for 13 years, that is the kind of business that I've done. And then you become an investor, where now you don't have to work because your money is working for you. These are the people that don't know financial stress. When you're saying the economy is bad, they wonder what language you are talking. But then, how many of us would want to move to the right-hand side? This is the solution. We help you to become an instant entrepreneur. And two very important parties here come into play. Number one, Superstars team will provide you with the best strategy ever. Number two, Neolife products are available. You don't struggle to access the product wherever you are in the world. So how do you become an instant entrepreneur? By joining us, we help you and start earning additional income immediately. Those who joined us today, they can be making money tomorrow, Monday, and so on and so forth. And we are there to mentor you, to teach you. Then you earn residual income. Money you earn throughout your life just because you did a smart business. You become your own boss rather. No one is to boss you around. Not much risk in our business. You don't need storage, and expiry of products is not your issue, it's the company issue. You get a digital platform for building your business. That's why COVID-19 never affected us. Amazing. Travel incentives, cash incentives, and so on and so forth. We've just come from Turkey, heading to Mauritius next year in May. You become part of a transformative community. Superstars team is a global team, and we are all positive-minded, looking forward into building a better future. So that is what happens, and you are part of our mission of making the world a healthier and a happier place. So how do you do that? How do you do that? We ask you to partner directly with Neolife International, and that is done by paying only 10,000 Kenyan shillings, around $100 US. And that way you get a kit. A kit comprises of an international license. Beautiful. That's how we have members in this core from different countries. Because when you get that license, you are not limited as to where you can do your business. Then you are given literature materials so that you can learn more about the business. Get your own website, as I said, the profitability pack for a whole month, and every product is assigned points. PV means point value system. So these points will be converted into bonus end of the month as you use more products and share products, and then free delivery of your kit and then the products to any destination. So what's your work? Now, this is very critical. Your work is simple. I'm moving slowly so that you can follow me. The first one is use the products. Don't continue using chemicals that would affect your health in the name of detergents. Now switch to these organic ones. They are better and cheaper. And other products, of course. Anytime you buy products for your own use, you get points. Number two, you share products. People need these products. The world needs these products. Today, people are very keen on using healthy products than chemicals. And you get more points and profits. Then you share the opportunity. This is where you build a network of other users. Think about this. If you had a supermarket that pays you any of your friends buys anything from that supermarket, you would tell your friends, hey, this supermarket is the best. Just go buy and you see for yourself, and you are paid when they buy. Just an analogy to show you what happens when you share the opportunity with others. And I will get back to that. But before then, train. We offer free trainings. They are not meant to be free, but we don't charge. They are high quality trainings, physical in some locations, like in Nairobi, we are at Biashara Street Market Mansion, and others virtual. Like every Tuesday, 8 p.m., we train members. Same on Thursday. Okay? So that you get personal development. Now, let me wind up by getting back to the sharing the opportunity. We have a 3-month model that you can use to become a director. Director is where you earn about 100,000 Kenya shillings. And this is how it works. It starts with you as an individual. Success starts with you. And there you are, you've joined, you've started a business, you've bought a few products, and you are called a manager when you have 500 points. Even if you've brought others, the 500 points can be from your entire team. So it's an easy thing to do. Many people have done it within their first day of joining. And you start earning something small, 2,500 Kenya shillings to 5,000 Kenya shillings. Now you must not start that small. You can decide Yes, I've started, I'm a manager, but I'll help 3 people to join and I teach them how to become managers. Mary, Peter, Joe, with the 500 points each, and you are already at 2,000 points. Now with 1,000 points, you are called a senior manager. Senior manager, you earn 5,000 to 25,000 Kenya shillings. And if the points are 2,000, then you are called executive manager, earning 25,000 to 50,000 Kenya shillings. And we have many executive managers here across the world. Now, this is what I love, step 3, which can be done in the second month. You help Peter, Joe, Mary, and a few others become senior managers like you, so that you have 4,000 points in total, and you're earning 50,000 to 100,000. You're called a director, you get a director pin, you get a recognition, some cash incentives, we take you to a 5-star hotel, and you start living that very sweet life. In essence, from director moving up, it's a question of helping others to become a director like you, and you are called a sapphire director with 1 director below you, earning 100,000 Kenya shillings plus. The dollars are indicated there. With the 3 directors, you are called a ruby director, earning over 200,000 Kenya shillings per month. And we take you to an international trip, like now the Mauritius one next year. And when you have 6 directors in your team, you are called a president team member, earning 500,000 Kenya shillings. Isn't that amazing? And you know what we've done, you too can do it. Pieros and myself, we started this business down here as distributors, and in 2 years, 11 months, we were already president team members in 2013, June. And true to it, we were being paid much, much more than what the conservative figure we have put up there. And so, my friends, my brothers and sisters, it is doable. Don't doubt yourself. Don't partner with the enemy who doesn't want you to live your dream life. And before we wind up, I want to pause a little bit for a few minutes. And on behalf of all the other directors that we have in this call, I invite one of the most successful directors in our superstars team and Neolife world, a medical doctor, a reverend, a PhD holder, a gentleman who is so passionate to do this business, turning lives of very many people into luxurious lives. And ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure now to invite Dr. Reverend Dr. Malusi Simon. Can you hear me, please?
Yeah, thank you. I want to give my testimony this evening, and particularly after such a wonderful convention that we had with the new life richest person on this planet. I'm supercharged and feel like this is the opportunity where we need all to be. Let me congratulate you for the wonderful presentation that you have done, and welcome all our attendees, both our guests and also the members. As you have heard from our President team member, Dr. Josephat Kariuki, my name is Reverend Dr. Simon Malusi. I am a medic by profession, having been in the medical field for a period exceeding 40 years. And again, preacher of the word by the call. So it's like I'm taking care of both the physical and the spiritual. And therefore, when I give my testimony, particularly in regard to the medication or the supplements that we need to close the gaps that have been created by our current lifestyle, the things that we eat, the things that we use, our detergents and so on. I talk with authority from my background. We are blessed with 3 children, me and my them is because one of them was the cause for us to join the opportunity. I got invited to this opportunity by one person who I never knew by the name Pierre Rose. And as usual, having been in Nairobi for ignored again. But then the third time I said, now I must attend so as to please my fellow reverend who had given my name. So I'm sure even some of you are invited by your friends. You have just come to please them, to make sure that they don't break the friendship because they are your friends. But I want to tell you, when I attended the presentation, what Dr. Kariuki presented to us was presented to me, and I found myself that despite the fact that I've been in medicine for such a long period, having worked with several institutions, suffering from two things. One, my daughter was unwell for the whole year of 2017 with several admissions, actually to be precise. I said I joined was specifically and particularly because of my daughter who was unwell. And when I was told that there is Provitality kit that has a four very important supplements which we can use to bring back our health. I did not hesitate, but being the scientist I am, definitely I had to test and to become the guinea pig. You know, some of us, we don't just rush over things. And after I tried the Provitality for a whole month, I felt a lot of change. And it works just as per read the products that work. I had a good. Once I introduced it to my daughter, she undertook several supplements. Within 6 months, there was a great she was working initially. So I really want to say that from my experience through my daughter, the products of New Life do work. And this is because of the science that is behind it. And secondly, they are natural. I can tell you for sure and free of charge, you can take to the bank that any medication, the chemicals that we take, even the simple analgesics, the ones we take for simple pains like Panadols, like Laraquins, if you ever take such, they all have chemicals which cause some other effects within our body. As they fight the diseases, they also cause some other issues that we call the side effects. So don't be cheated by anybody. that when you take medicine, there is any safe medicine. And the scientific world has proved that most of the detergents that we are using in our own houses, to wash our clothes, to wash our bodies, to take showers, they all contain some chemicals. And no wonder you find some of our people, you cannot tell their colors. They look like the zebra. You know, zebra, you can't say it is white, you can't say it is black, because of the chemicals that have reacted with their body. So I would highly recommend these supplements, and particularly from a genuine company like Malusi. The fact that they are natural. So after she got well, I think people now would be wondering, now, if that was your main reason for joining, why are you still with this opportunity? I want to say, as it was alluded to us by PT, it is a double gain. You get well in your health, you improve your health, and not only that, at the same time, as you do the three basics, that is, you use the products, you share the products, and you share the opportunity, and you train, money starts flowing in. When I joined and I used it for a month and introduced my daughter, within that time, I also helped other people to get to know the usefulness of the supplements. And within 58 days, to be precise, I qualified with the points that we were given to become a director. And so even after my daughter got well, I had now started experiencing three major things. One, I was experiencing some profits from the products. Number two, I was also experiencing some personal development, growing through the training. And the best of it is the bonuses that I was getting from this opportunity as I shared it with my other colleagues, as I moved to some of the products through sharing. And that is why I have remained, because I have seen this is an opportunity that gives you extra coin. You may wonder, the monies that we were told, sometimes it is very little, because my first check was 1,600. And you would say, now a old doctor with the old salaries of the doctors, and particularly these days when I'm not even doing the routine medical, I'm working with the projects we call in vitro fertilization, IVF, for those couples who have not been blessed with children, to check their hormones, to check artificially the things. Why would I be worried of just 1,600? Why I got worried and I was very excited is because it added. Imagine if your earning is 100,000 and you are given another 1,000, it no longer remains as 1,000 shillings. It becomes 101,000 Kenya shillings. So these additional monies that I was able to get, and I still get while I'm working on this as a part-time, it really makes me very, very excited, and it draws me to remain in this opportunity. Having become director within 58 days, I was also introduced to lifestyle. And I'm sure later, as the PT closes, will tell you of places that you can visit. So as a director, I was given an opportunity to go to some of the 5-star hotels, which in my medical field, despite working for long, I had not visited them. Actually, I was just pointing at them as I was driving across. because I thought those are not places for people like me. But when I became director, I was introduced to this, and it's very, very exciting. So anybody who is on call this evening, particularly our guests who are on call, I would urge you so much that you make a choice. You don't have to procrastinate, say you will make a decision tomorrow or the other day. The earlier you join the opportunity, the better it is. After all, how long do you want to take to become rich? I think given an opportunity that you can have extra money today, you would join and come running for it. So I would say do not wait. You will have several gains. One, you'll gain in your health. I'm almost 70 years, but if we get to the field, you will be surprised. Some of the young people who have just indulged themselves in the lifestyle of food, the GMOs and the rest, they would be reading me from the back because I am able to do a lot. I can run, I can do exercises, and my health is super. Indeed, I don't know when I visited the hospital last. I can't remember. So these products work. The opportunity is good for your health, and it is also good to make your pocket more healthier than it is as you are. So as I close, I want to make a call to all of us that those of us who are in the opportunity, we keep on keeping on. And those who are our guests this evening, please do join. It is very simple to join. As you are told, you spend very little and it comes back to you as the products and also an international license. So I would urge you immediately after the presentation, please call the person who invited you so that he or she can direct you as to how you can join. And particularly these days, when I joined, it was more manual than it is today. Today, it is technological. You just need to do it from the comfort of your house, the comfort of your office. Is a business you can do. I have been able to get people while I'm just in my house through the technology that has been developed. So with that, I urge that we all join the new people, our guests. Otherwise, this is an opportunity you would not like to miss. Thank you very much, Dr. Kariuki, for giving me an opportunity to share my testimony with our members and also with our guests. Thank you. You can take it away, Dr. Kariuki.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you so much, Daktari, for sharing your success story with us. For sure, that's a big challenge for all of us that if Dr. Malusi can do it, being that busy, full-time preacher, pastor, reverend, and very busy in the medical world, yet he got time to build his fortune. Man, we need to take that as a good challenge. And I tell people, this is not a business of those people who are frustrated. It is not for, I don't want to use the word hustler. It's not for those people who don't have something to do. It is for people who believe they can do more than they have done. And that is you and I. And the only thing that now I want to add in less than 5 minutes, and we call it a day, is to show you the lifestyle that awaits you. Because there's a lot of lifestyle here. Dr. Malusi has talked about his success specifically in terms of health and wealth, but he's also a great beneficiary of our lifestyle. Just before I go to lifestyle, that is me there. I love showing guests this, that it is possible to transform your life. Look at me, 2010, living a very normal and ordinary life with nothing. By the way, I really had literally nothing. No car, no house, nothing. children going to normal schools. Everything was just average. But after I said enough is enough. Now look at that. That's the leadership of Land Cruiser. You know, living in my own home, not first home, second home now in Nairobi. That's my beautiful family there. This is where my wife was brought up. That's the house we built for my in-laws. That's Pierre was there in that machine there. So it is possible, and if we've done it, God remains a very fair God. He's not a respecter of persons. He will help you to succeed. But then you must be willing and take action. That's the founder there giving us an award for being the #1 presidency members in 2017. And I'm so proud of you guys, a superstars team. I'm very proud of you. This excellence is not personal, it's for the team. And if you think we've done anything, just give us a few months from now and we are going to challenge our best. Whatever has been our best, we are going to challenge it and we do even much better. Now for lifestyle and travel, it starts locally. When you become a director, we take you to these top 5-star hotels. You can see all these directors enjoying in different hotels. You become a Sapphire, we take you to Windsor. Although in September, we'll be taking our Sapphires and the Emerald directors to White Sands Hotel in Mombasa, free of charge, everything paid by the company. Ruby directors, we take you to Santon Sun Hotel. It's a pure gold coated hotel in South Africa. This was Zambia in 2012. Yesterday, today, we've been with this gentleman, Charlie Bolton, the one Dr. Malusi talked of, the richest neo-lifer. And for sure he is. I saw in Turkey him being given a token of appreciation of almost 30 million Kenya shillings. I don't want to shout on that one. Just a token of appreciation for a huge business he has done for the last 50 years, half a century. Men, be proud of this business because it is so strongly grounded that it will be here even when we are long gone. Fortunately, we'll leave it with our children. Then we went to Dubai, Grand Hyatt. We went to climb to the top of the tallest building in the world. This one here, Burj Khalifa, with the founder, with the CEO and all that. Then we went to Dubai, an island in Indian Ocean, right in Joe, South Africa. Then we went to Cape Town to climb Table Mountains. That was our second flight to Cape Town with all these leaders. I can see likes of Lydia Mwesa and others, and life is good. Then we went to Ferrari World, Yas Water World there, these pipes, seeing the biggest mosque in the world. Let's enjoy life when we are alive. Life is short. I tell people life is short. Even if you have to live for 120 years, that's a very short time you need to enjoy. That time you are being treated in a 7-star hotel. The same you admiring this kind of lifestyle, you will be sharing as a story to your friends. But then you must do what many other people will not do for you to achieve what they will not achieve. And then we went to Mauritius, young and old. We went to Mexico, Los Cabos. All these are president team members. You can see me here. You can see Piero's there. And we were celebrating 60 years, dining with the founder and the wife. You can see there. And when you start rubbing shoulders with the rich and mighty, you become the next. You can see there with likes of Okech Florence, all the way from Nakuru. We were with her and Orao and other leaders there. With my own biological father there too, in Abu Dhabi. Isn't this an amazing opportunity where even your family has a chance to travel around the world? Let's embrace it, man. And then lots of cash recognition, as I mentioned earlier. Who gives you this kind of token? I mean, 615,000. You can see Dr. Malusi Saraiveti. Fortunately, he's the head end there. And that's on top of your bonus. Then now, what we just said, Mauritius, 2024. Can I say this? There's someone who is here for the very first time. They believe in themselves so much. They are going to get started. We mentor them. They be software directors, and we'll be meeting with them. We'll be flying together to Mauritius. If they're from other countries, we'll be meeting in Mauritius in the best hotel ever. You'll be lost in paradise in Mauritius. But it all starts with starting. Of all the slides I've shared with you, this is the most critical one. because it calls for action. Pay directly to the company New Life International, your 10,000 Kenya shillings. Pay bill number 985650, account put your national ID, amount you put 10,000. If you're outside the country, the people invited you will guide you on how you get started. And don't even bother so much on how will I grow. Just start, and then we work out your business together. Someone will be so excited a year from today that they started. Someone else will be saying, I wish I started. There's nothing as painful as pain of regret, better pain of sacrifice than pain of regret. That's it from us. Now turn to the person who invited you and you ask them that one question, how do I get started now? And they will also guide you on the next meeting. We have virtual meetings every week, and we have physical meetings in different places. If you ever find yourself in Nairobi, please visit us at Market Mansion, 3rd floor, room 306, and we'll be glad to mentor you from there. Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless your families. May you have a terrific future through this business, and may God give you favor with the people as you help them to build their business. Thank you. God bless you, and God bless your families. Bye-bye and good night.